Knife River's expansion plans may have triggered a bit of a domino effect right here in Sioux City, as a part of Knife River's expansion includes developing land that is currently baseball and softball diamonds used by Headid Little League. Now, tomorrow, the Sioux City City Council will look to finalize a pair of deals that could find the new home for that Little League park and put a new end to that heated debate about what to do with the land in Sioux City's Leeds neighborhood. The city began discussions with landowners Dolph Ivaner to try and buy the 30 acres of land that he owns on Jefferson Street in Leeds for the new Little League Park. In addition, Ivaner and his partners have submitted a proposal to purchase about 6 acres of city-owned land along Floyd Boulevard to be used for commercial and retail development. That's as a part of the Northern Valley Crossing development. So city staff will look to finalize a development agreement that will include 2 transactions. First, to purchase the city land at 30 acres of land on 3700 Jefferson Street, and then the sale of 5.45 acres of city-owned land along Floyd Boulevard for that commercial development.